channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my morning routine and Lake's morning routine. So everything that we do leading up to Lake's afternoon nap. So this will be kind of like a part 1 video, and then the part 2 video will be everything that we do after Lake's nap. In this video, I talk more a little bit about how Lake's been doing in his routine and why we're starting to have better morning routines. If you guys want to see our morning routine, then just keep on watching. Good morning, everyone. So I've been starting to wake up a little bit earlier, around 6:30, just so that I can have some time to myself, enjoy my morning coffee, maybe read a book, just so that I start my day off not feeling rushed and I can get some things done before Lake wakes up. So normally around the time that I'm finished getting ready, that's when Lake wakes up. So the first thing I do is I head into his room, open up the blinds, give him a morning kiss and a morning snuggle, and his routine starts right away. So the first thing that I do is I change his bum. I don't do anything else. I just take him out of his crib, put him straight onto the table, and change his bum. After that, we head downstairs into the kitchen, and I get breakfast ready and I give him his breakfast. And while I'm doing this, I don't let Lake play with any of his toys, hence why he was whining a little bit, because he wanted to go and play with his toys and I said no. As soon as we come downstairs, he needs to know that it's breakfast time, and after breakfast time he needs to know that we need to get ready for the day before we play with our toys. So what we're doing with this new routine is just setting boundaries for Lake. After breakfast, we clean up and I make sure that he tells me that he's all done before I take him out of his chair. Then we head upstairs and we brush our teeth. Then we head into his room and we start the process of getting dressed. I like to give him options so that he can learn how to choose what he wants to wear. The getting dressed part has still been a little bit of a challenge. He still gets distracted really easily and wants to go and play, but with time he'll learn that after we brush our teeth, we get dressed. One thing though that he has been doing is he's been putting his clothes in the dirty laundry, which is really great. But then after we're finished getting dressed, we head downstairs and it's finally time to play with his toys. Good morning, everyone. I've noticed Lake has been testing his boundaries and testing me and seeing the type of things that he can get away with, learning from right from wrong, what he can throw, what he can't throw. The past few days, we haven't really had a routine or anything like that. Neither of us know what to expect, so my patience weren't always there. You know, he's at that age now where he's getting into everything, and as a mom, that can be very frustrating. I find that when I have a routine, it's better for me because I know what to expect. This is the second day of me implementing this routine on him. The past few days, his diaper changes haven't really been consistent. We kind of just changed them when we thought we should change them. Normally, he always wanted to fling himself off the table, kick his legs, scream, roll over, and he started to get impatient and didn't want his bum changed, and it was exhausting trying to change his bum. And this morning, he let me change his bum, no problem. We're now kind of like out of the morning routine, and now we're downstairs and we're playing. And this is gonna go on until until 11 o'clock, and then at 11 is when we hop upstairs and we have some lunch. But the part that comes before lunch has been the hardest part, is teaching him to clean up his toys after we're done playing with them, because that's an important thing to learn. And by the way, he's 21 months. He's closer to 22 months, and by that age, he should be learning how to clean up his toys once he's done with them. That's just an important thing I really want to teach my son, just because, you know, when he gets older, he's not just gonna be playing with toys at our house. He's gonna probably be over at a friend's house and playing with toys, and it's just a respectful thing to do, is to learn how to clean up after the mess that you've made. Not only with his toys, but with his, like after we're done eating. And when it comes to eating, we're only cleaning up like the table and his face and his hands and things like that. He's not there yet to like clean up his plate and his cutlery and things like that, because he's still throwing his cutlery, and sometimes he still throws his plate. So yeah, there's just like little things that he's been doing that I've noticed that are like not the best behavior, so that's why I'm implementing this routine. And then also for myself as well, normally I'll wake up the same time as Lake, which would be like 8 o'clock. He would already be awake, so like doing things like my makeup or having my morning coffee, I couldn't really enjoy because I was always rushed. And I'm the type of person that really likes to take my time and enjoy things. I knew that that was something I wanted in my life, so I decided to change up my routine and wake up at 6:30. Well, I'm trying to wake up at 6:30 this morning. You probably saw on the coffee maker, it said like 6:45. It was closer to 7. But I'm working on waking up at 6:30 or 6 o'clock. I think it's really important to start your day with a calmness and patience, especially when you have a toddler. But yeah, I'm gonna go and play with Lakey for a bit. And then after that, we're going to attempt cleanup. And I will film that for you guys to show you, because I feel like he's probably gonna do what he did yesterday, where he freaks out and has a tantrum and doesn't want to clean up. I Googled like crazy what to do when your kid has a tantrum, and there's nothing online that helps. It's like, use a calm and collective voice, be patient, does not even help you whatsoever. You're like, okay, great, thanks. I know I'm supposed to be calm and patient and collective, but like that's not helping me at all. So I had to kind of figure out a way that worked for Lake. If he has a tantrum, I'll show you what I've been doing. I'll just tell you what I've been doing, because I'm sure it's gonna happen anyways and you guys will get to see it. What we've been doing is when it gets close to lunchtime, I tell him, okay, it's time to clean up, and I sing the cleanup song, and I start cleaning up his toys, and that's usually when he starts freaking out. I'll tell him, can you pick this up? Can you put it in the basket? Look at, he makes a huge mess. It's not like I'm getting him to clean up that entire mess. I clean up pretty well all of it, and then I just leave out a few pieces for him to put away. And yeah, he usually freaks right out. And so what I do is good singing. Good job, honey. So that's another thing too that I've been trying to do is, you know, positive reinforcement, like, good job, honey, that's really great. But yeah, so back to the tantrum thing. I'll ask him 3 times to put away the toys, and if he doesn't, I put him in his crib and I leave the door open, the lights on. I don't put anything in the crib, and I say, when you're ready to clean up, you tell mommy, and I walk out. And then once he calms down, I go in there, take him out, we try and clean up the toy. Yesterday we had to do that 3 times, so we'll see how many times we have to do that today. But I'm gonna go and play with Lakey, and I will talk to you guys around the time that we need to clean up. So it's only 10:35, and I went upstairs to fill up my water bottle, and Lake went up there, opened up the fridge, wanted a snack. And so now I think he's hungry. We're going to clean up the playroom, and then we're gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna set the camera down and clean up some of the toys. So let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. You ready to help mommy clean up? Okay, you guys, so I highly recommend videoing yourself while you're doing things like this, because I learned a lot just by watching the way that I reacted and the way that Lake reacted when we were trying to do a simple task like cleaning up the playroom. He was running away from me and coming back and running away and coming back, and there were a few things that I noticed that I definitely could have changed during this process. So number 1 was the way that I was talking to him. So I kept asking him, can you pick up the toys? Instead of saying, can you, I should have said, Blake, pick up the toys, so that he knows that he doesn't have an option. Second thing is to not let him play with his toys. He needs to know that it's time to clean up and not time to play. And the last thing is, if he still isn't listening by the third time I've asked him, it's time for a consequence. This is very important for me to follow through with and stay consistent with. We've only been practicing cleaning up for about 2 days, and so as you can see, I do basically the entire playroom, but I ask him to do simple things like put his vegetables and fruit in the basket, put his cars in his car basket. He did scream a little bit when I put his airplane away, but I told him to stop and to come over and help mommy clean, and he did. So you did a really good job today. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. You want to have some lunch? Yeah? Okay. So that was our morning routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been struggling with my toddler for the past week, and I've been looking online for things to help me out, and I found it actually really challenging to find information or routines for kids Lake's age. So I thought that maybe by making a video like this, it would help some moms out. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure if you like it to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. Also go ahead and push that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so that the next time that I post a video, you guys will be notified. And as always, stay beautiful inside and out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.